my zodiac sign is Aries, and I thought whilst I was doing this I would tell you a few things apparently that Aries have these traits. My favourite colour is red, has always been red, so since I'm a fire sign, that's a good thing. We are supposed to be tenacious. Yes, I would say that is true, especially if there's something I really want to do. Sanguine or sanguine. We believe that we can do anything, and which is why we are seen as confident, optimistic and cheerful. I would say that I am an optimistic personality and I am mostly a cheerful person. That does seem to be my personality. Another thing that we are described as, and I love this, rhapsodic. We are supposed to be enthusiastic at our core, eager, exuberant and passionate. Okay. Ardent. Well, passionate, fiery nature. It depends. I suppose I can be passionate about things, and if things really tick me off, then yeah, I can be a bit fiery. The other thing that describes us is forthright. Yes. Sometimes too frank or direct. And this is also known as, did I say that out loud? Which I must admit, I do tend to do. And it can get me some funny looks and, yeah, make me not popular. So that is true. The cons. Impatient. Yes, absolutely. Unless I am doing my resin crafting, then I seem to have bucket loads of patience. Melancholy. I don't think so, but if something gets to me, then I can be down just like anybody else. Cantankerous. Short-tempered. Yes, short-tempered only because I think of the impatience factor. Impetuous. Yes, I can be impulsive at times, but thank goodness my husband, he is a level-headed person and he will put me right back on track. Well, I love this last one. Pugnacious. It should be surprising that Aries can come across as being a bit aggro. This means aggressive, especially in going after things they know they want. Can be seen as quarrelsome, belligerent or combative. I don't know that is me. I suppose if my mind is fixed on something, I can be a little bit determined, let's say. The other thing that I thought was quite interesting. Aries beauty features. Okay, are you ready for a good giggle? With their dynamic energy, Aries individuals often possess an alluring magnetic presence. Their prominent brows draw attention to their expressive eyes that radiate with excitement and passion. Aries usually have an athletic physique, often blessed with strong, well-defined features. Well, I think we went a bit off course there. But I think mostly the character traits of my zodiac sign are fairly true. I do hold to some of those character traits. I just thought you'd like a giggle. You should tell me what your sign is, and if you think that you are well represented in the character traits you are supposed to have. So I'm finishing up doing the painting on this now, and don't panic. If you're interested in the colours I've used, there will be a colour wheel at the end. So I didn't film every single cell that I'm filling in. I thought that would be too yawn making. So I just did some. And as I say, you'll get a colour wheel at the end, which will tell you the colours I've used and which zodiac signs they go with. If you want to follow, you know, more or less the colour pattern that I've used. I tried to use colours and not put them too close to each other, so you don't get two blues or two pinks or two greens close together. I think I've fairly well spaced them out. The other thing about this is, this was my second try at this mould. And the first one was so hideous. I'm not even going to show it to you. It was full of bubble holes and it just looked awful. So I decided that I would get in there with a little brush or something and poke all the resin down in the letters and the signs and the figures. This way it turned out a lot better. I did get a few holes, but mostly it worked. So get a little paintbrush out and just do a little bit of tapping your resin in. Oh, and I decided to use this lovely blue. I must admit, this is a very nice colour. And this will do the very outside rim of the zodiac wheel and the middle where the sun is. And the reason that I'm putting it in this little bottle is I wanted to make absolutely sure that the resin went down in there properly. Because sometimes when you pour, you just pour it on and you've got areas like this which are very narrow. You can still get bubbles even when you've been around with a silicone tool or a micro brush. So I make absolutely certain that all that resin is down in there. As I say, especially with this sun, put your resin in and get a paintbrush or something and push it into the pointy bits where the sun is, where it goes in. That way you won't get so many, if any, bubbles. Once you've put in all this effort, you don't want bubbles in it. Just gently go around the outside. Do use your heat gun and everything. Hunt down them bubbles. I didn't realise this effect had been caught on camera, but that is such a nice effect to watch. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yeah, I was happy. Got a few bubbles, but overall, much better than my first attempt. Zodiac Sun Wheel. And as I say, I'm Aries. I'm at the top, fire sign, in charge. I think, as I said in the video where I was describing our traits for the type of zodiac sign you are, for the Aries, yeah, some of them were accurate. I love red. I've always loved red, and since I'm a fire sign, that's appropriate. I can be passionate. I can have a fiery temper, that is true. I am impatient, but as I said in the video, when it comes to doing some of the resin things, like the UV resin painting on the back of things, like those tattoos, I just seem to have endless patience for that. So it just depends. Tell me what your zodiac sign is, and if you are a new watcher and you like the video, would you consider subscribing and liking and hitting the notification bell? Then you can join me same time, same place next week. Yeah, you know where I'll be. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.